Rightio, I came across this video by a YouTuber called Diesel. First of all, I was like, who's this monotone Kermit the Frog? Then I seen the video, Why I Hate ImAllexx. So I gave it a watch, and the first thought I had, this guy's points have been rinsed and rinsed and rinsed by loads of other YouTubers so many times before. It's like him and his mate have just scraped the bottom of the barrel just to find things to say and why they don't like ImAllexx. And to get things straight, I'm not a big ImAllexx fan. Obviously, being from the UK, I know who he is, and from watching videos of Memeless, I know him. But anyway, let's just watch this video.
On a more serious note, I wasn't really aware of how shitty of a person Alex is until Cyrus brought it up to me. So I decided to do a little research, and yeah, I would say he's even worse than how Cyrus described him. But first, we're going to talk about his content. So strap in, cunts, we're going to go for a little ride.
Yeah, I'm a G-Pie. I like penis in my mouth, yeah.
Hello everyone, I'm Alex and welcome back.
So Alex recently made a video covering Howie Mandel's TikTok. So we're going to use this one video as representation for all of his content. I think that's fair.
I've actually never recorded a video in this frame. I've always been recording from the insane asylum. I'm joking, obviously. I record in my bedroom, happily at home in my bedroom, just like Howie Mandel. Although Howie Mandel has a whole separate house.
Oh god, you're one of those commentary channels. These dipshits are a lot like Big Time Rush. They have to put a sound effect in every fucking second. They do this because their jokes aren't funny enough to continue to keep the attention span of their audience. So they just put a bunch of butt fucking noise in the video to keep their viewers entertained.
Right, so his first point is saying that he uses sound effects to keep his viewers entertained because they have small attention span. But that makes no sense to me because the clip you've just showed, he doesn't stop talking, so he doesn't have a filler sound effect to fill in the blanks of him not saying anything funny. In my opinion, this guy is just fucking waffling and reaching for a point to make in the intro. Also, I've watched a couple of this guy's videos and he does the exact same thing, so what the fuck do you mean?
Howie Mandel has a really crazy OCD type of thing.
Well, Alex, that would make sense because Howie Mandel actually has OCD.
He really hates germs, so he has to go and basically isolate himself. And that's kind of crazy, you know, not allowed to see your wife and your kids.
If you did a quick Google research, you would have known that, and I guarantee you that you wouldn't have made this video in the first place because now it just seems like you're making fun of someone for having a mental illness.
Haha, look at this retard. He's so afraid of germs, he's staying away from his wife and kids.
If Alex just made a video making fun of Howie for being a stupid bald fuck, then more power to him. But it seems kind of odd that he's putting his mental illness in a negative spotlight.
And it's easy.
At this point, I just think you're waffling in monotone and don't think we're watching the same video. I don't see at any point in that video him making fun of a mental illness. He's just saying how crazy the fact that this guy can go to another house to separate himself from his family.
Easy to reach into, like you go, oh, where's my extra laces, or where's some stuff in my shoes.
Yeah, he's lost his mind.
I don't know how this is supposed to be entertaining. I mean, all I'm really watching right now is some douchebag making fun of a germaphobe because he's scared of a global pandemic.
You should change your name to fucking Dory because about a minute ago you just said this.
If Alex just made a video making fun of Howie for being a stupid bald fuck, then more power to him. But
so more power to him, but you just said you're watching a douchebag take the piss out of someone with mental illness. That makes no sense to me because is he alright to take the piss out of this bald fuck or not?
I'm a G-Pie. I like penis in my mouth, yeah.
I'm still not really sure how it's possible, but Alex has falsely accused 3 people of sexual assault, and he still has a platform. He's hitting f***ing Keemstar numbers when it comes to falsely accusing people, and for some strange reason, people still look to him as the moral compass. Not gonna lie, I kinda find it impressive that he was able to weasel himself out of that 3 different times.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fair to this comment. It is quite impressive that he was able to get away with doing this 3 times.
Either Alex is a level 13 snake or we're all really f***ing stupid. The first of Alex's victims is a now deleted YouTuber named Zaptai. Zaptai was outed as a pedophile by many people, including his buddy Alex, who pretty much led the crusade against him. Alex even went as far as to call other people predators who dare to disagree with him. And as it turns out, Zaptai was innocent because the girl admitted to lying about her age.
So this part of the video I'm going to skip through because this subject on ImAllexx has been done by multiple YouTubers in the past, and right now it's boring as fuck. There's nothing new. He doesn't say anything new. He's rather run out of bad things to say and is throwing this old news in there, or he's just trying to put himself to sleep with the sound of his own voice.
G pie. I like penis in my mouth, yeah.
Now, for this section, I don't blame just Alex. Everyone from the E-Boys was involved with that.
Oh, by the way, stop yourself, Sim, because from this point forward, you'll hear the sounds of iNabber's arsehole getting licked.
Decision to exclude iNabber from the group. Now, what happened was iNabber came up with this idea of forming a group and a podcast and called themselves the E-Boys.
So guys, what do you think of my idea?
Wow, this is actually really cool, Fraser. Go over there for a second.
Oh, okay.
iNabber was the first one to start the idea of creating a podcast, and he was also the one who started the group name E-Boys. The podcast was then created without Fraser, who again was the one who came up with the idea and the name. iNabber was rightfully pissed off and called them snakes, but then backtracked because he's too much of a nice guy. And I don't mean that in an insulting way, because Fraser made a video about me, I've made a video about him, and he responded in a very mature way. He seems like a really cool guy, and it sucks that he got screwed over.
I've said in this, I've probably missed something out, but I'm still sad that I'm not involved. You've created a group channel without the 5th member. That's it. There was nothing to be saying, we're making it soon, we're making it now. It's just one message. Let me put it like this. Imagine, it's just pretty simple. Imagine your group of friends went out without you, and you would just be a bit sad, wouldn't you? I think the only deep thing I've said is I came up with the name, which I firmly believe I did. I didn't like the name, it was ironic, but I came up with it, seeing as I made that channel like 2 months ago. That's the only deep thing I've said, and if they want to refute that, that's fine. But that's all they've said, alright?
And ever since then, iNabber has just been kind of joking about it, and so has Alex. Look guys, we're still friends. No one backstabbed anyone. We're still great people. We're still super nice. Many people are trying to speculate why iNabber was kicked from the group. iNabber has had his own assumptions as well.
Let me list things which I may have done. Tweets, which have been interpreted as me shit-talking, which won. And we spoke about that, me and Will did. What else? I slept through a James recording, so maybe that's why. Maybe that's one of the reasons why. My political tweets, as terrible as some of them are, that might be one of the reasons.
Yeah, I'm convinced that the reason why they kicked him out is because money.
How much of an incentive is money?
Ooh.
Huge for a lot of YouTubers, massive.
I
literally do not care.
Yeah, any big YouTuber that tells you they're not doing it for the money is a fucking liar. It's the same reason why James, George, and Will kicked him out as well. They don't want the 500k guy rolling with the guys who have millions of subs.
I mean, yeah, I have to agree. That's probably why the reason iBlabber wasn't in there. I mean, iNabber. Maybe because his subs was low, but also maybe because he is so nice and kid-friendly, and he's a bit of a drip. He wouldn't have matched with the E-Boys. I mean, if you watch iBlabber's videos, he's just a crybaby who makes kid-friendly content. I mean, the video you just shown, he's playing Minecraft and talking about the situation in a nice way. He's just a bit of a bitch and doesn't really suit the content, in my opinion, and would have been a shit member to the group. If you had iNabber in there when they were making like offensive jokes as they do, he probably would cry. Even when he makes content on people, i.e. you, because I've seen that video when he makes a response video to you, it's still a lot of pandering and still a lot of bitching. So I just don't think he would have matched the E-Boys, and that's probably one of the other reasons why they didn't put him in. I think iNabber would have just been a shit member to the group.
George knowingly promoted a scam website towards his audience, much like Jake Paul and Rice Gum.
First question, right? Now, answers on whiteboards, right? You don't need your buzzers yet, okay? In January, Rice Gum and Jake Paul faced criticism for promoting the website Mystery Brand. However, there are 2 people in this room that have also promoted a similar site. Please name these 2 people.
I haven't done a brand deal for many months.
Wait, which group?
In
their group or this
In here, in this very room.
That's me, isn't it? Oh, for sake.
Willie and Mimus, that's right.
And of course, Alex the Hypocrite didn't say anything about it, even though he talked about Rice Gum and Jake Paul committing the greatest scam on YouTube, and he doesn't have a problem talking crap about his own friends, so there's definitely some bias there.
Well, yeah, we will be biased. He lives in the same apartment as Memeless, so making a video on him, calling him out, wouldn't have worked out so great. That's probably why I didn't snake him out and make a video on him, because it was, you know, would have been stupid as fuck.
I'm a G pie. I like penis in my mouth, yeah.
Alright, so what's up everybody? My name is Cyrus and I'm here to hop on the hate bandwagon. Before I get into the video though, I'm gonna tell you guys a few things about myself. I'm actually a...
Nigga. The N-word.
Oh, Alex, what the fuck? Don't say that! Dude, what the fuck? He wouldn't say it again, though. I know Alex, dude. He would not say that shit ever again.
And I don't believe the words should hold the power they do, especially when context matters.
Honestly, at this point in the video, I actually can't stick up for him.
N-word. The N-word is a funny moment.
The N-word is not a funny moment, dude. No, but what's up, guys? I'm Cyrus, and I'm black, or as Alex would call it, I don't like ImAllexx or shitty videos. He has his super bad habit of falsely accusing people of rape, social climbing, and snaking.
What's the point in this guy's part of the video? He's just repeating the same stuff Diesel just said.
All of his friends, and he probably thinks I could spend this entire video telling you guys how much I dislike his videos, which honestly, I do. Biggest problem for me is his goddamn camera quality, dude. It's so high. His videos have a really uncomforting, dry feel to it. He'll just sit there with like a goddamn 8K camera staring into your soul and tell bad jokes while he just fucking breathes, dude.
The camera thing, I don't really give a fuck about, to be honest. But the bad jokes thing, I'd have to address. I think some Americans just don't understand British dry, sarcastic humour, because they don't hype everything up and come out with the most wettest and cringing jokes. So most of the time, the US don't actually get British humour and struggle to grasp it. Like, I could easily just turn around and say your part of the video is the most shittest part and is unfunny as fuck. I'd rather sit in a bath full of glass and listen to Diesel tell me a bedtime story than listen to you crack off jokes.
There's barely ever any like fucking background music or anything, and when there is, it's like really over the top and over edited. It's really cringy, but let me just show you a clip from one of his videos.
So, I don't know if you guys have seen, but there's been a lot of stuff going on that's TikTok related recently to do with the Hype House and various other houses. And one of the impending problems that we're going to be having on social media, which also affects me and you.
Anyways, ImAllexx has some friends or whatever. The way that I see it, it's ImAllexx, he's like the king of the snakes or whatever. Then he has his friend that bullies baby.
Why Diesel thought it was a good idea to stick his mate on the end of the video, to just fucking waffle on and to rinse and repeat all the points he made like a couple of minutes ago is beyond me. This B-Tech fucking Leafy who's playing the same game Leafy plays is trying to just say the same things. Just fucking have a day off, mate. Just have a fucking day off.
Babies.
I'll admit I'm not 100% sure on which one's the mother here, but I'm just gonna guess that it's this one, because the other one looks like a fetal Bruce Willis. She got pregnant at 13 and now she has this. And quite frankly, I am terrified.
Dude, you look like a fucking grizzly bear.
See, I'll go back to the last statement. That's British dark humour. And the best thing you could come up with is, dude, you look like a grizzly bear. How wank was that reply? You had all the time in the world to come up with something, and that was the best you could do. Again, have a day off, mate. Just have a day off. Let your mate Diesel do the video, because you're fucking shit.
By the way, nice video idea. Wonder where you got it from. And no, that's not an actual point against him. I've probably taken videos in the past when I was like 15. I just thought that it was kind of funny. Anyways, I'm tired, so I'm gonna go to bed. Diesel.
Thank fuck. I bet everyone was happy you was going to bed. You're about as funny as a dead corpse. I can't really be bothered to comment on the end. He just chats shit about how he's protected because of the people around him or some made up shit like that. So anyway, that was just my opinion on the points Diesel made towards ImAllexx and the others, so yep.